Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the scholarship that the Canadian government has for students currently in a post-secondary education. So what this means is if you are currently in a college or in a university or polytechnic, you qualify for this scholarship. Also, Nigerians, Ghanaians, Kenyans, anywhere you are in any part of the African country, you are qualified for this scholarship. If you want to get more detailed about the scholarship, kindly stick with me to the end of this video. Note, this is a fully funded scholarship for people currently in a post-secondary institution. Don't forget guys to hit the subscribe button if you know that you are going to find this video useful. Thank you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Pressy Zone. In this channel I talk about hair and beauty care, I talk about money, and I also talk about career paths, ways you can move on with your career even outside your home country. So guys, if you feel these are the kind of content you would like to get here on YouTube, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. If you're a new viewer here, you're just seeing this beautiful face for the very first time, this is what we do in this channel. And if you feel these are the kind of content you want, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so like I said earlier on, the Canadian government made the scholarship available both for Africans. So I'm going to be calling the eligibility criteria for you to know if you are eligible first of all before you go further with this video. So to be eligible, you must be a citizen of an eligible country or territory, which are the Asia, the Europe, the Middle East and North Africa, and the sub-Saharan Africa. So if you are in Nigeria or in Ghana, you fall under this sub-Saharan Africa. Let me call the list of countries that are under this sub-Saharan Africa. We have the Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, Tanzania and Uganda. So if you fall under these African countries, this means that you are qualified for this scholarship. Now let's go a bit further into the eligibility criteria. So for you to be the second step that shows that you are eligible for this scholarship is you should be a student that is enrolled full-time in a post-secondary institution in an eligibility country. So this means that, for example, if you are in Nigeria or you are in Ghana, firstly, you are eligible because you are part of the countries that are eligible for this scholarship. Secondly, you should be in a school already. So a post-secondary school simply means an institution, maybe a college of education, maybe a polytechnic or a university. So a post-secondary school is the school you go to immediately after you complete your secondary school. So that is the post-secondary school. So if you are a student already, maybe in a college or university or in a polytechnic, you qualify for this scholarship. Then another eligibility criteria is paying tuition fee to that institution at the time of application and for the full duration of your exchange. So this means that you should currently still be paying tuition fee. This means that you are still schooling. So this scholarship is just all about exchanging you, like transferring you from your current school down to another school in Canada. So how do you know if you are not eligible, even if you are part of this country that has stated? So you are not eligible for this scholarship if you hold or have a pending application for Canadian citizenship or permanent residency. So if you are in this category, you are not qualified for this. If you are already participating in a scholarship program funded by the Canadian government, you are not qualified for this also. Also, if you are already enrolled in a degree, diploma or certificate program at a Canadian post-secondary institution, so if you're already enrolled in any of these institution in Canada, you are not qualified for the schooling in your home country and in a post-secondary school. Also, you must also have a proof to show that you are paying tuition fee. So this is what qualifies you for this scholarship. Guys, let's move over to the eligibility expenses, what this scholarship is going to be covering for you. Selected students may use scholarship funds towards visa or study work permit fees, airfare via the most direct and economical route. So they are even going to be paying your flights down to Canada, health insurance, living expenses such as accommodation, utilities, and food, ground transportation, including a public transport pass, books and supplies required for their study or research, including computers and other equipment. This means it's just like a fully funded scholarship. Guys, you don't have to miss this opportunity. Canadian institutions are eligible to receive $500 as scholarship recipient to aid with administrative costs once the student arrives in Canada. So this means that they are paying everything that you need. So if you know that you qualify for this scholarship, the next move you should do is to go over to your school and ask their international office if they have agreements with a post-secondary institution in Canada. Also, contact your international office to learn more about the application process and any other admission requirements for the Canadian institution. So these are the process you should take. So firstly, you should know if you are eligible or not, which I have already explained to you in the beginning. Secondly, if you have your international passport ready, it's a good starting point for you. So all you have to do is to go over to your international office in your school and go and ask them if they have any exchange agreements with any Canadian school, post-secondary school. So this will give you the full hope in case you are eligible. Or are the documents that are needed for this scholarship. The first thing that they need from you is the proof of citizenship, which should be a copy of your passport or a copy of your national ID card. So if you don't have this, you may not be able to go ahead with this. There are other documents that they would not accept as a proof of citizenship. These include driver's license, permanent residency card, work permit, student card, health card, birth certificate or baptismal certificate. If these are what you have, they would not accept this. What they need is a copy of the candidate passport or national identity card with a photo and a valid date. So second thing that they are also going to need is a signed privacy notice statement. So I'm going to be dropping the link to this site so you can go and read everything. The third thing they are going to be needing is a letter of intent from the school, from the candidate, letter of intent from the candidate, maximum of 1 page. So what this means is it's going to be explaining the nature of research or course that the student or the candidate is going to be undertaking in Canada. So another document they need is letter of proof of full-time enrollment from the home institution. So there should be a letter to prove that you are actually a student of your school in your home country, which should be unofficial letterheaded. It should be unofficial letterheaded. It should be dated with the last 6 months. You're going to read all of this on the site. So also letter of support from the home institution, maximum 1 page. So your school should also be able to give you a letter of support, letter of invitation from the Canadian supervisor, graduate students only, maximum 1 page. Also a signed copy of a memorandum undertaking or agreement with the partners institution. So a signed copy from your school and also a signed copy from the school which you are exchanging your studies with, and also a ranking of application. The application deadline is March 21st, 2023, and I think you still have a lot of time to meet up. So in case you are interested in this, please don't let this slip away. If you know you are eligible, just like I said in the video, if you know you are eligible, you don't have to go and start checking all of that again. The first thing you need to do, if you have your international passport ready, it is time for you to start preparing. All you have to do is just to go to your international office in your school and ask if they have any agreements with any Canadian, any exchange agreements with any Canadian post-secondary institution. That should be the first step. If I were you, that should be the first step I would be taking. So notification of result. The scholarship administrator will communicate successful results to Canadian institutions in the spring. All right, so that is for that. Student arrival in Canada. Selected student may arrive as early as August 1st, 2023 for the fall semester and no later than February 1st, 2024. So if you are selected for this, you should be arriving Canada on the August 1st, 2023. And guys, you are not paying for anything. Everything is going to be fully paid for you. They said latest it should be February 1st, 2024. Students, okay guys, so there are some conditions for successful students. What are these conditions for successful students? Students selected for this scholarship will be agreed to engage in full-time study or research as defined by the Canadian institution, abstain from clinical training or clinical-oriented research involving direct patient care, focus primarily on full-time studies or research during their stay in Canada, return to your home country institution after scholarship period to complete your studies. Mind you, even if you are to return to your home country after you finish studying in Canada, if you know how the Canada immigration policy works, you would know that this is a very big advantage to you. So even if after your schooling on the scholarship you are told to come back to your home country, this will give you an upper hand in the pool when you want to apply for permanent residency in Canada. If you know what I mean, you would understand better. So this scholarship cannot be renewed. It is funded by the Canadian government. Scholarships are not taxable either. Students must return to their home institution after the schooling period. I hope you found this useful. The link is in the description box below. Leave a comment down for me for anything you don't understand in this video. Leave a comment for me. Don't forget to like this video. Please guys, give us a like because YouTube will recommend this video to people if it has much like. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you get notified whenever we post some interesting videos like this. And also don't forget to share this video to people that you feel may need this information. Don't let this information go. The deadline is February 8th. The deadline for this scholarship is 21st of March. I believe you still have much time to apply. Don't waste much time on this. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We have come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys next time.